Hi, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Swamptalk Sundays. This is a return of Swamptalk TV. It's your boy Brendan. I hope everybody had a great week. And this is a follow-up to the central casting registration that I told you guys I was going to talk about. I would have done a blog post last week, but because unforeseen circumstances with this LA crazy weather, somehow I got a little bit of the sniffles, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of crazy, but I'm good now. I'm getting a lot better. So let's get right into it. So central casting is usually a way for people that are interested in being on set to get a chance to be on set, on screen and on camera, be seen for people that are actors, actresses, people that just want to do background work, things of that nature. Anybody that just wants to get a little foot in the door, that's usually what it's for. And you can become what is known as SAG eligible. Now, SAG stands for the Screen Actors Guild, which is the governing union for the for the film industry. And they handle their health care, they vote on the Oscars, they do things of that nature, so on and so forth. So the thing about becoming a Screen Actors Guild member is that once you are, you're protected because there's so many benefits that they provide for you. Now, at the same time, if you're just a working actor, it's not always the best to become Screen Actors Guild right away unless you have consistent work coming in. Otherwise, it's better to be non-union, to be more versatile. That way you can do more projects and so on and so forth. But the thing about central casting is usually actually by your third different representation with them or being on set, you can become eligible. So that's the appeal of it. So the days that they have for adults, I think kids are like Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the days where you can go and sign up for that, and you have to be outside probably like 4 o'clock in the morning. Not even gonna lie to you. They opened the place at 9. So the very first time I went, some months ago, I got there around 8:30. They opened the place at 9, and then I found out that I wasn't getting in. There was nothing I could do about it. The security guard wasn't trying to hear nothing I had to say. Didn't matter. So this particular time, I got there around 4:30 in the morning. By the time I got inside, I guess I was like maybe like the 35th person or something, because they have 67 guaranteed slots. So from you can see from the video, I showed you the entrance of the building. Now if you remember that, there's a pathway with stairs. Each little ramp actually has a square in it, and each person is placed in a square. If you're not in a square, then you're more than likely not getting it. There's 67 spots. They give out blue tickets for the people in the spots, orange tickets for people that were sent there via their representation, like their manager or their agencies, and then there's red tickets. I forgot what those were for specifically, but I'm sure that you can call them and find out any additional information on that. Now, that being said, if you're gonna do this, and I know it's kind of crazy because they say anything under 70 degrees in LA is freezing, which I think is ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. Because you LA people tend to get fake cold, get yourself a coat, bring a chair, and also make sure you have some food, because you will be sitting out there for like a good 5 hours in the morning. Like seriously, like no joke, you will be sitting out there. They're not gonna come any sooner. They come right around 8 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna stand there and wait. Excuse me. And then once they pass you out a ticket, they will constantly remind you that like any small violation, they will send you home. I don't know if it's the DMV or central casting, but both of them got some beef with their job that they need to work out on. I don't know if they need therapy, they need to talk to somebody, something ain't right, but just be prepared for that. Because they get inside, they give you very specific instructions. The guy's going to give you the rundown of what's going to happen with the registration, and then the next person is going to give you a rundown of those registrations step by step. Sort of like taking like a SAT test, you know, like when the teacher says don't go to the next page, or they'll rip up your test booklet. When people were filling out their stuff, when they went to the next page, they sent them home. It's that serious. They're not playing any games with you. Be prepared for that. And it's very Now, the good thing about that, though, you do get everything filled out that day. So they get your information, they get your I-9 tax information, they get your photos done for you as well, and then also they also have set up. They get you set up in the system pretty relatively quickly once that start of the process does start to take place. So, and also I believe they said they pay in checks, and I believe it's like every 4 to 6 business days or something like that is when you receive your checks in the mail for whatever scene work that you've done. Like I said, it's stand-in work, and and background work. So standard work is when there's a principal actor. So let's say like the main actor in the scene is Michael B. Jordan. They'll have somebody stand in his spot to take some shots while he's off doing something else. So like it's sort of like a stunt double, but that doesn't move, pretty much, I guess is the best way to describe it, really. So they'll just fix certain things with the camera to make sure it fits in properly. So they have that, they have background work, which you can actually be seen on camera, and so on and so forth. And also they have a pretty cool wall of like a lot of people that went through central casting. Like I saw Tiffany Haddish, I saw quite a few other, well, I remember Tiffany Haddish because she's doing her thing right now, but there's quite a few other big names on there that I saw that I don't remember their name, but if you saw their face, you know what I'm talking about. Like the guy from Twilight that was the tough vampire, the swole guy, he's on there. The woman from Bridesmaids, I think, the blonde lady. Yeah, I don't know their names, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, it's interesting to see that type of progression because they show like their first pictures with central casting and their pictures now. So that's pretty dope. And hopefully I'll be on the other side one day. That's what I'm hoping to achieve too. And that's pretty much it with central casting. One thing I would suggest, security guards said that like they really like business casual looks, so make sure you have one available. I actually put on a suit myself. I hate doing it, but I know how to swag it out when necessary. So be prepared. So I also have that as an option, and and once you do get inside, so that's another thing. You're gonna have to wait in line for a considerable amount of time, but once they get you inside, give you all the instructions, they'll allow you to go back to your car, drop off the food, all the extra stuff that you've been holding all night so that you can go get ready before they take your picture and everything after you've done all your paperwork. So there will be ample time for that, and they have bathrooms where you can change your clothes and so on and so forth. So just be prepared for that as well. And that's pretty much the central casting rundown. I remember 67 guaranteed spots. Best bet probably be there around 4 o'clock in the morning. And just be prepared to be sitting out there in the elements, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Also, I still have those scripts that I'm going to be sending out soon that I'm working on, so be prepared for that. I've been behind because I was sick, so I'm getting on to that as well. Also, check me out on the latest Hoops and Brews podcast. I was a call-in guest this week. Shout out to my mans Pabby and TPJ, to the whole Hoops and Brews crew, man. Watch more basketball. Those two guys do their thing, man. Make sure you check them out. Also, shout out to my boys back at the crib. Pillars Club fashion member right here. Check them out on pillars.co on Instagram. Pull that up, you'll find them real quick. And also leave their tag information at the end of the video. And, I appreciate everybody riding this journey with me this year. It's been a crazy one for me and everything. And I can't believe it's been a little over a year since I've been in LA. Like, I actually just saw today on Facebook some information from the first short film that I shot out here. So I'm really looking forward to all this. So yeah, I appreciate all that, man. And other than that, man, y'all just stay tuned for Swamptalk TV. Y'all stay tuned for Swamptalk TV, man. And continue to check out my videos. I'm going to have a new post for you every Sunday, and I appreciate all the love and support, man. Check your boy out, Swamptalk TV. Let's get this film shit. We out.